nice one you picked.
There's your Kubota flower.
It is nice.
So I had you in the city for Mother's Day.
You sure did.
And anyway, we went into Costco. Well, what did I buy? A nice battery for the forklift.
Battery for the forklift.
And I bought you one of those reflective raincoats.
Yep, raincoat.
But when we got out, it was extra large and didn't fit you, so I guess I'm going to have to wear that.
Yeah, funny about that.
And I was walking by the lady who was there cleaning up the clothes and refolding the clothes, and I said to you, I said, my God, I love Mother's Day. And she started to laugh.
She did.
Here was the cart all full of stuff for me.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I made it up to you, didn't I?
you did make it up.
I
to
said,
me.
where do you want to go after? You said, I like to go to Old Navy. But I won up that one. I took
Yeah,
you to the
you
Army
found
surplus store.
That's right. You found a way to twist that to your advantage.
Look, Old Navy, Army surplus, same thing, except better quality Army surplus.
Well, it's bigger.
The
bigger
boots you've been
stuff.
buying, they don't last. The old heels and stuff on them, all pointy and all that. And when you're walking, it's like you're walking on your tiptoes. Army boots. Wear them anywhere. You wear them into the mall. Wear them to work. Wear them when you're out doing yard work.
I said, well, you only need one pair, do you?
Yeah, and purses. Big old rucksack in there. Sure, they throws them out of planes. They can take the crap. You're out there buying those, what do you call them, G purses? Is it G?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Army. Way to go. Tough.
Tough.
Right? I can go around and tell everybody my woman's so tough.
And it could last, I suppose. You only need to ever buy one.
Oh, well, that's it. Well, that's it. Right?
Right.
And almost new.
Almost.
Almost new. Anyway, then where did I take it? Took you all the big spots in St. John's in the city. I took you to Princess Auto,
Home Depot.
Home Depot, but I will admit I made a mistake. I took you to Canadian Tire. But when we got into Canadian Tire, I said, you know, it's Mother's Day. What a friggin' sin. So what did I do? Got you aboard the van and took you to the biggest Canadian Tire store in the city. All the way across.
I know you're all hurt.
I'm telling you, I'm too kind.
He said, what are we doing here? I got to take you somewhere better than
Yeah,
this.
that's right. I took you over to the bigger Canadian Tire
He took
store.
me to the super Canadian
Oh,
Tire.
yeah, I'm telling you, man, there's no end. Anyway, seeing I was that good to you today, I'm calling back my favor now. Over.
I don't think you got any favors left.
Excuse me?
Just saying.
Took you to Burger King for supper? Man, oh man. Jeez. I'm just not appreciated.
It's looking that way, but I don't know.
Anyway, we have a dilemma.
No, we don't have a dilemma.
This
do
is
we?
a bit plain, okay? Now, I didn't want to I could have ordered it with lights and all that crap in it. The idea of this truck here is the less amount of maintenance, the better. And I didn't want to run wiring into those doors. Those doors do not have any wires. There's no speakers in them. It's easy peasy. It's a no-nonsense truck.
Yeah.
So, had an idea. Seeing there's no lights, it would be nice to have a reflector of some sort there. But you have reflective material that you can work with, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Where
Now,
are you going with this?
well, I don't know if I should go with white reflective material or yellow reflective material. I think we'll go with yellow.
Or red?
You got red? Now, see, red is kind of back, supposed to be in the back.
Okay.
See, orange.
Yes, you'd have to go orange,
Orange or
yellow,
white?
Or white, I guess. Is it orange or white?
You got the orange.
Yes, I think so.
So anyway, I'm going to cut out a template, okay? And it's basically going to be something the shape of this, and then it's going to come down here, and then is that your mother?
My goodness gracious.
That was your mother calling it to me. That's that squirrel with the bad bearing again. So anyway, then we'll have it coming down here, and then we'll have it bleeding off in here. But here's what I want done. I want you to go and I want you to cut slots. Not forward slots. They got to go back this way because the wind will be going that way. So the slots got to be going this way, okay? And then over here, I want GMC cut here, and that way the black will come through. I think. Is that doable? And all reflective material.
Really? Are you
But when you do this, remember they're opposite sides. So one is going to be a mirrored image of the other.
Yeah.
Cool? Is it doable?
It's doable, but is it doable today? I mean, we're still on Mother's Day.
Well, sure, geez, you've had the full day, haven't you? I mean, this is not like birthdays.
It's
You-
6 o'clock in the evening.
the only thing that with us that's different for us is birthdays. Like my birthday, when my birthday comes,
Oh yeah.
we have a pre-birthday celebration, then we have the birthday celebration, and then we have a
I know.
post-birthday celebration. This is not a birthday. This is Mother's Day. It's done. It's
Well,
sure everything's closed now.
gee whiz, you make that work too for Father's Day.
No,
I'm
I
surprised
don't.
you haven't
Father's
started
Day.
yet.
Father's Day here in Bay Roberts is like a ghost town. You don't even see a car going up there. You know why that is? Because nobody gives a crap about the fathers.
Oh, come on.
And that's the truth. Anyway, Eagle Eyes, which is you found something today that we're going to see if it'll fit. I don't even know if it'll fit. See, the original seat in this truck is really, really nice. You know? But the problem is with it, I don't want to be, it's a cloth seat, and I don't want to be using it if I'm out welding, getting in and out. Like sometimes, I try to keep as clean as I can getting in it, but sometimes it don't work out that way.
I know. Try as you might. Sometimes it don't work out.
So, in Canadian Tire, you spotted this. And that's a seat cover. There's brown in the middle
Right.
and black on the sides. Now, I have no idea. It's like an imitation vinyl.
Yeah, or suede.
Suede?
Suede
No,
vinyl.
it's not suede. Is it?
Kinda
No,
suede-y.
no, it's vinyl.
What about this piece here?
I don't know what that is.
We'll find out.
So anyway, we're going to see. Well, all it tells us is it fits a bench. It fits a bench seat.
That's right.
So you know what they say about Universal?
I know.
It fits nothing. So we're going to take off that cover, and we're going to see if this is going to fit.
We're.
What?
You said we're going to take it off.
We are. We are. Just
As
in
in-
case you don't know how.
Well, we means two. I thought you were only going to be doing.
No, you got to help take off the strings and stuff on the other side.
Well, you must think I got nothing to do.
Well, right now you don't.
You don't know
No,
that.
you're not the boss here today.
I guess it's
We're not
Sunday.
working. That's right. It's Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you're
Listen.
going to give people the impression you're the boss.
I'm a boss. I'm the boss when you're technically I'm the boss when you're not here because you gave me a note saying so. It was there in my wallet. So that applies for weekends.
Weekends too.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have added that in a little footnote below the contract.
Might have.
So lay down that camera. Now we'll see if this is going to work. And I learned something about the truck.
What?
I was looking through that center console the other day. I really need to clean out the center console. Because I reached down to get something, and what did I pull out was a floppy disk.
Yeah.
A floppy disk.
Floppy disk.
I tweeted a picture of it, and right by the floppy disk was 2 cassettes. So my resolution for the rest of the year is at least every 3 years clean out the center console. Not every 20.
Yeah. True. That was in there some spell, wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah, big time. We got nothing sure we can use on it.
No. That's the problem, you know, with everybody, with technology moving along.
Well,
like
I know what
VHS
it's
and
for because
everything.
our very first digital camera was by Sony, and it took the floppy disk.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
I bet you there's photos on that.
Wow. It'd be interesting, wouldn't it, to see exactly what was there,
Yeah,
but
but-
we don't have a camera.
No, we don't. Well, we don't have a computer that'll take the floppy disk.
Wow.
So-
We got a big problem.
We don't have a big problem. You do, because you got to figure that out.
We.
Can you go into Walmart and feed them things in now like you used to one time?
Yeah, but Costco does that now. He takes all of your stuff and
Floppy
transfers it
disks?
over. That's all.
Okay, well, we'll see what's on
It'd be
it.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Nice to see the seat
Yeah, but I notice it is getting worn even
with the cover.
with the cover. Huh?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I mean the rest of it is good.
Yeah.
But I think if that don't work here, what I'll do is I'll take the seat out. There's people in St. John's that does upholstery,
Okay.
and I'll get the seat done. You know,
Yeah.
because it's a good seat. The stuffing in it and everything is good.
Yeah, it's solid. It's just
Yeah, so-
covered.
Exactly. So we'll do that now. If anybody's ever trying to figure out how to get the headrest up, there's little holes in there. I usually takes a tip cleaner and puts it in there. If one don't release it, just go over to the other side and release it. You don't have to have a pin or a push tab in each one. Just either or, it'll work.
That worked out good.
Yeah, it's a lot better, isn't it?
You got that right?
It's cleaner.
Yeah. Sure
I'm
is.
not saying I would have liked to have this gray, but I mean, that's the only color you could get.
Yeah, that's right.
But it fits a lot better than the other one. The wrinkles comes out of it.
That's right.
And this the old trailer mirrors, look, that I
You used to have.
used to have to put on the
Wow.
other mirrors, right? I never did like them, but just found them behind the seat. I think I might have used them once because they're a pain in the butt to use.
Yeah, that worked out good.
Yeah, so now we gotta, I'll make up that template. And then we can get at that later on. Hey, bud.
Yes, boy. It'll go in here because it's raining, boy.
Yeah, it's raining.
Yeah.
Every time I go outside, something's raining.
Yeah, it does.
So somebody was asking me the other day if they shake when she's driving. There's a little tiny bit,
Oh, yeah?
but I mean, we got a friend that got a F-250 Ford. And sure, you can hardly look through that going up the highway.
True.
But no, they're not bad, you
No.
know. And I forgot to show people when we were putting them on in the other video,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay, so when you're towing a trailer, you put them out.
Yeah, now I was talking to the provincial government. They said because of the mirrors on the truck, they agreed to put enough money in the next budget to widen the roads throughout Newfoundland an extra 2 feet.
Oh, I wouldn't count on that happening.
Well, that's a politician, Kathy. They're not going to lie.
They're saying a lot of things, and
But
they
they're
don't
not,
do it.
politician wouldn't lie to me.
Oh, no.
You know.
Don't see why not. They lie
So-
to everybody else.
And believe it or not, we have a young fellow who watches our videos all the time in Nova Scotia. And he asked if he could have the mud flaps that came off for his truck. So here they are there. That's another job for upper management tomorrow. Pack them up and get them on the go.
The list just keeps growing, doesn't it?
Somebody asked me if this was a proper bar, would it stop a moose?
Oh,
Well, a 1,000 to 1,200 pound moose, a tractor trailer's not stopping,
no.
you know? But it's all solid steel, you know, and this is all quarter plate, but I mean, no. That's not stopping moose. You know?
No.
So, yeah. And what I like about them, you could get them where you could push a button and they,
Yeah.
that's the only trouble for me.
Trouble?
Yeah, because I don't want to wire up the doors.
Yeah.
The
Trouble.
idea of this is easy. Make it easy.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Easy to install, easy maintenance,
Exactly.
no wiring to break down.
So I gotta go in now and see if I can find a file folder.
Yeah, it might be all hidden.
Oh yeah, because that's everything I use to everything I design. Like people start off with stuff with AutoCAD,
Yeah.
and people you got all these programs. I don't. My program is file folders.
It is.
Hey?
That's right.
I'll go draw it out, and I'll cut it out and put it on there and draw it all out and bring it into you, and that's where you do your magic.
You've designed some amazing work, and I've kept all the file folder template
Yeah?
design because it's so cool.
Well, I started out here building a welding trailer, and you said how much is it going to be, and I said $1,200 to $1,400.
Yeah. Don't
And I
tell the price.
started out here with a chalk line on the floor, just a chalk line.
Yep.
I said that's going to be the size of the welding trailer, and I spent a month every night and on the weekends building it. And you came out one day and you said, "Stop." I said, "Why?" $4,600. But it's a nice trailer.
Yep.
How come you're looking that way? You're freaking me out.
Because I wanted to.
Yeah, but geez, when you look that way, it's like somebody's sneaking up behind me.
No.
You don't want to do that to me.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about is me.
You don't need to worry.
Yeah, well, what I'm going to do from now on, I'm going to be looking over your shoulder when you're that way. And you're going to say, "What are you looking at? What are you looking at?" So anyway, yeah, so, but I mean, you stopped me just in time because I was getting ready to put the inserted DVD player and everything in it while you're out welding.
Oh, yeah.
But,
But I don't know. I still think you set me up to begin with.
no, but I'm going to
Because
tell
if you
you.
had to give me that price, I would have said,
Yeah, but a lot of
Are you
people like that
serious?
welding trailer. A lot of people still today. It's embarrassing. You go somewhere and you're welding, and you put up your mask to look around, and you got guys there taking pictures, and It's
But
embarrassing.
It's built to last.
Oh,
I mean,
this
a lot
is-
of trailers aren't.
Shocks and everything on it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've made another decision.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to put a small lift kit on the truck.
Oh
I'm thinking 2 to 3 inches. Now that might not sound like a lot, but 2 to 3 inches makes the truck a good bit higher. And I'm going to put lift kit on the front, and I'm going to add an extra spring in the back, and that way she'll handle the trailers better, and she'll be much safer to tow with. Just thought I'd let you know. Now I know nobody's ever going to want to see a video of me putting a lift kit in this truck, so I don't think that's ever going to happen. I just know they're out there saying, oh geez, not another lift kit. There's hundreds of them on YouTube.
yeah.
So I won't bother that. In the meantime, let's get at this and see if we can get this done. Okay guys, here's my rough draft. That's how it's gonna look like, the shape of it. And it's basically gonna come and wrap around like that. So I guess we're gonna have to go with, well, I'm gonna go pick the colors and see. These are gonna be slots cut out here, probably a bit wider than that, and then the GMC will be in the regular GMC font right there, and this will be all one wrap piece, and that'll be reflective material, just to try to take the plainness away from the mirror. It looks pretty rough there now, but it'll get better than that. So it's worth a try. If it don't look good, I'll just remove it and throw it away. Okay, so what do we got?
Well, that's our template.
Hi, Luke.
Hey, how you doing?
Don't do the way clap.
Yeah. They don't clap when I come on.
No.
So you gotta go orange reflective or white reflective.
Well, you don't have enough weight. That's the only
No,
thing.
that's right. So you're gonna have to wait if you're going white. Other than that is red and blue, but you said it has to be the color orange or white?
Yeah, well, orange is usually up front, right?
Yeah, red would
Well,
be.
when I look at those lights, like I see mirrors on Ford trucks and stuff, and they're orange.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. So you're probably thinking orange now. Yeah, this is
Well, let's
reflective.
go out and put this up again. That's a nice job done.
Yeah, I like the slanted, the
Yeah.
hash marks or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, cool. Okay, well, let's go out and have a look, see and see. I can't open the door because somebody gets cold. Somebody gets. Oh, I'm chilly. I'm chilly, he says. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, there he starts again. Here, you take the camera. You got the camera? It's still on. So this is the. I kind of like that.
Yeah, so that would be the orange.
Hey,
Yes, that'll work.
I think that'll work. I'll tell you, and they're reflective, right?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know what it's going to be like to put on. I hope it fits. Just let
If
her
you
let her
want
go
that
there for a second.
GMC, if you need that moved a little to your right of your
Yeah.
thumb,
Yeah, you're going to have to.
right?
Yeah, because it's on the bend.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, bring it right over about maybe a half
Yeah,
inch.
that's what I was thinking.
You were sinking? What were you sinking about?
Thinking about moving it
Never
over
see that one,
bit.
German Coast Guard?
No.
The video? Never saw that one.
Oh, the lighthouse?
No,
No?
buddy,
Yeah,
buddy's
this is
no,
Lighthouse.
buddy's there. Buddy's there at the German Coast Guard. He's training the new guy. So the new guy, he tells the new guy, he says, "Well, you sit down there, and I'm gonna go get a coffee." So anyway, the new guy sits down in front at the desk, and this announcement comes over the radio: "Mayday, Mayday, Mayday! We are sinking! We are sinking!" And Buddy pushes the mic and he says, "What are you thinking about?"
That's right.
Is that it? Oh, that's just too cool.
I miss a lot of commercials.
Oh
you see.
man, I don't know what's wrong with you, boy. You gotta get out more often.
God, what are you thinking about?
German Coast Guard, what are you thinking about? No, boys, I'm not making fun of Germans.
No.
Because I said, if you had to hear my German, But anyway, yeah, so I think that'll look different. I don't know if it's going to be too bold. Huh?
I don't know.
Your whole, because I mean, like you said, we can get more of the weight.
Or-
Just hold up what the weight would look like.
What if you Geez, sorry.
mean,
What
that's
if you
a different
reversed it
orange.
and used these as your reflectors? Then the GMC just in here has a stencil.
Oh, I know,
You know
what,
what I
you're
mean?
saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe, Kathy, we could do that. Just use GMC and the reflective,
Right.
and just use the slots
Slots only.
Slots only. Because now that we're looking at this here,
Yeah, that's true. So then you can go white. It'd be enough to make up from the white.
yeah, but I don't know. White might be too.
I know what
Still-
you're saying though.
Still need to
Right?
go orange. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice orange because it's reflective. And yeah, that's a good idea, Luke.
Man, you do have a good idea.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's what we'll do. Just cut out GMC and cut out those slots.
Yep.
And put some transfer tape over them,
Easy peasy.
and we'll go like that. See, folks, this is the design project. This is the design process.
That's right.
You know, that's just cut out of regular cardboard. And sometimes, you know, it gives us the opportunity to really size it up.
Yeah, that's what you have to do before you go cutting
Yeah.
up your material.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a neat idea,
Yeah.
buddy.
See, I kind of like to go red because of the,
Yeah.
right? Let's see.
But that's almost an orangish though.
It's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, it's,
Blood orange.
it's called tomato orange, really.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, so. Yeah, but I'm looking at a lot of orange here now. Maybe with just the orange here and the orange here.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we'll go with the orange. That's the orange reflective stuff there, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Should
Cool.
be easy.
So we'll go with that and try that. So what were you saying, Luke?
The orange would work better because you have the red and the oranges, or the darker reds. It'll contrast.
Yeah, but you
Better.
know what? We have orange marker lights.
Oh,
True, too.
cool. We do.
And
Right.
white will pop out too much.
Yeah, white is too big of a contrast to black.
Yeah, because you have no white on here per se.
No.
No, true.
Well, that's a big word.
Well, sweep it out that way.
Oh, hey. I was going to say something there, but I can't.
Yeah, the only other thing would have been red, but then, like you said, you can't put red.
You can't
yeah.
put red, see?
But
'Cause-
he's right. He's better off with the orange, and the marker lights are orange.
Yeah. Yeah, really. Yeah, we'll go with the orange and just see what happens.
Yeah, we'll do a cut.
Cool. What do you think, Uncle Luke?
I think it's going to look very sharp.
We have them.
Yes.
This is hours later, by the way.
Yes, it is. Many hours later.
Yeah, so cool. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll have to put them on now. We'll see what they look like.
Cool.
Now, look at that. Marty even brought us in some coffee. Look.
Yes, he did.
I always like to put a bit of alcohol in my coffee.
Didn't put any in mind, did you?
And Timbits.
Yeah, and Timbits.
Well,
too.
geez, you know what? It's too bad he didn't buy any for you, though.
It is too
But
bad.
anyway, thanks, Marty. What a great guy, eh?
Thank you. Well, a great
Yeah.
guy. is right.
Okay, so it's on. Like I said, that's reflective stuff. I don't know if it's too loud. What do you think?
I don't think so.
We shall see. Let's get the front view.
It's a whole different look, so I guess you're trying to.
Well, that's it,
get used
right?
to
And of course, you don't see any with it. So it is reflective. This one here I didn't put on yet because I wanted to see what it looked like without. The side ones are definitely perfect. I like the side ones because they normally come with lights anyway. And of course,
Undecided about the.
I'm undecided about the GMC. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it on for a while
Yeah.
and see. I'll put the one on the other side and then we'll
Yeah.
see if we get any comments on it, eh? That's it, folks. That's what we're going to call this one, a mini mod on the truck. This bike is all done. Sorry we didn't do a video on it. We got kind of sidetracked with a bunch of stuff. Thanks to Marty and Vanessa for coming out and visiting us today with a few little goodies. We appreciate it as always.
Oh yeah, always a fun conversation.
Oh man, I'm going to tell you, it's as good as a party when they're here, eh?
Exactly.
Really enjoyed it. So we're going to return this, and then tomorrow we got a pile of other stuff to do. It's kind of nice out now. I think I might take the afternoon. Well, there's only a couple more hours and the day is over anyway. And I might do some grubbing off over here or something. So anyway, let's get this loaded aboard the truck and get it delivered, eh?
Yep.
So folks, thanks for watching. You guys take care and God bless.